Hi guys, welcome back to my channel again. I've come into you today, well, to be honest with you, I just thought let me jump on. I've been to Iceland today and ain't their bags rubbish? I mean, that split just as I got home in front of the door, thank God, because it was really heavy. But I thought I'd bring some of the stuff. I love Iceland, and I thought I'd give you a sort of a mini haul of what I've got. I've got these party ring minis, you know, just a bit of snack for the boys. Let me do this quickly. I've got some of these Viva milk, and I buy these because it's just, it's more convenient. I don't have to keep, they go through cereal so much. At least I don't have to keep going to the shops to pick these up. And you know what? They taste, people don't like these sort of milks, but they taste just as good and very convenient. And cheap. I love it. And I buy loads of them. So I bought 2 of those. I also bought some jellies, Robbie jellies, and a bit of snack. They were £1. That's not too bad. I love those. I bought some burgers. Now you get 3 packs for a mixture for a tenner. And I thought if we put the Barbie on, we could put these on a barbecue. And these have got cheese going through it, which is, well, I was with my friend and she said, oh, get these because these are lovely. So I'm trying these. So you get 4 beef burgers. Let's focus. 4 beef burgers. And apparently they don't shrivel up as much because sometimes, you know, you put it on a barbie, you have hardly left to go in a bun. And then I picked up these chicken skewers, and you get 4 in a pack. And this was a part of the 3 for 10. So I picked up 1 of these and 2 of these, but the burgers for tenner. And I'm going to put these on a barbie as well. They look good, don't they? Really good. Let's see how that goes. Then I bought these Munch Bunch. Everyone knows these yogurts. They're nice. My son loves them. I love them as well. So I don't know whoever gets to them first. But I bought 4 of those. And then I bought some 4 battered cod. And that was in the free for 10, but I didn't get a part of that. I just bought these. And you know what? These are just good to put, you know, with some chips or put them in a bun. Just quick meals. You know, when you've got like, you know, greedy boys and you're trying to budget everything, these are great for that. Great. Really, I really love these. Love them. Oh, and I also saw these cheesecakes. Cheesecakes? Yeah, they look, I love cheesecake. And these look amazing. And I thought, you know what, let me try them. I know I'm going to like them because I like any sort of form of cheesecake. And you get 4 in the pack. And it looks good. It looks really good. I've got a sweet tooth anyway. I'm trying to be better, but I have a sweet tooth. And then I got Jamaican ginger cake. Well, this has been around forever, isn't it? And you can't beat that. It's also focus. It's so soft. And I've had to buy the big pack because, you know, you get a small slice anyway between 5 people in the house. And we have that with some, let me show you, with some Devon Ambrose. Can't beat that either. Ambrose, come on, the camera. Devon Ambrose custard on top. Ooh, so nice. That's lovely. And then I got these Kipling's 9 mini Bakewells, and they've got cherry, caramel, and lemon. Well, you can't beat that, eh? That looks just, oh, you get 9. You get 9 in the pack, 3 of each. You know, a bit of snacking. I've got to stop the snacking. The snacking is a terrible thing. And that was the beef burger. I have to have a beef burger that I got. The same one I just showed you just before. What else I've got? Oh, and I've got some cheese. I really like the Iceland one. You get 14, was it? No, sorry. You get 10. You get 10 slices. And they're nice. And they keep fresh in your fridge for quite a long time. Then I got these 4 battered jumbo pork sausages. I mean, half of my household don't eat pork. but I love pork, and these remind me of school days. They're great. I love this, and you get 4 in the pack, and that's another sort of meal with chips and mushy peas, sort of an English dinner. And then I got last thing. Is that the last thing? Yeah, the last thing I got was 10 eggs, and that's all I got from Iceland. I bought some hardo bread, and anyone that comes from a Caribbean background will know this bread is just gorgeous. It's soft, it lasts for ages, and we can use the cheese from Iceland in between it. And I got 2 of them because that will not last in my household. And I bought some spice fruit bun. That also won't last in my household. A bit of cheese, a bit of butter going through that. And this is also a Caribbean bun, and it's really, really tasty. I live next door. I live by a market, so you can go on the market stores and get some fresh fruits. And I bought some. I go to this lady. Here we go, focus. A lady, and she always has fresh fruit. It's a bit green still, as you can see, but you want your bananas to last a bit long, because bananas is one of those things. And I always wondered, should you put bananas in the fridge, or should they go in the fridge, or should they stay out? I never know. But mind you, it doesn't really matter in my house because it goes. And I'll put that there. Then I bought some carrots, just a few, because they go off a bit very quickly. And these are massive. And when you go on this, you support the little market owners, store owners. And I bought a couple, and they were only about 20 pence, because they go off. I only put them in a bit of stew, or, don't use carrots much, but we do like carrots. And then I bought some potatoes to make jacket potatoes, and I bought 4 of those, and that was about £1. That's not too bad. I really like that. It's about £1, yeah. And I bought some peppers, because I'm going to be making today, which you'll see in later on. I'm going to be making saltfish, and we're going to be cutting up some peppers, onions, and all sorts, and putting a saltfish with it. Where is the saltfish? It's somewhere there. Anyway, and then on the same market store, I bought 1 garlic, because I don't buy loads. I just bought 1 garlic. Usually when I buy loads, I make my own spices, and that's quite big. That would last me a couple of dinners, because I like a lot of garlic in my food. Love it. Yeah, I really do. And what else we got? Anything else? Yeah, we got some plantains, green bananas. They're not, sorry, they're green bananas. We call them green bananas, and we boil this. We boil this and put it with the saltfish, and it tastes really nice. I like them a bit youngish, so they taste a bit sweeter. Some people like them older, but I like them young. So you see a little bit of the sort of slight yellow going through it, and it tastes lovely. But you'll see me doing that later on. And then I bought some plantains. I bought some plantains here. These are what we call plantains, and they look like they're going off, but they're not. I tell you what, you can boil these or you fry them, and they're sweet as anything. They are sweet as anything. They look like they're a bit bruised, because that's how you buy them. You chop them up and you can fry them and put them alongside your dish, and they are lovely. They are lovely. You got to try them. If you haven't tried it before, try it. I hope I can convince you with the sort of cook with me later. And I bought some Scott bonnet, famous Scott bonnet. That's really a part of a lot of Caribbean people's meals. You put as much as little as you want in there. So here's the saltfish. The saltfish is here. Cod. This, I bought the cod. Saltfish, same thing, sort of thing. And that, what was that? That was £6.49. They've gone up a lot. So that's got to be a treat. So this is why I buy the peppers, to make it more bulky, and maybe I can get 2 days dinner out of it. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But that is lovely. Every now and again, you've got to treat yourself to a proper meal, haven't you? You can't budget every day. You try to, but you can't. And then I bought jerk seasoning. And this was $2.99, but this jar would last me for ages because I just take a little bit out, a spoonful out, and season meats with it and all the rest of it, or put in my gravy to give a bit of spice. But very, very, very good flavoring. Got to try it if you haven't tried it before. So is that pigtails. Oh, and then I bought some plain flour. Now this would last us for ages, and I make dumplings with it. I make dumplings and I put it in soup, or I can just put it on the side. You know, you mix, the mixture is sort of basically the flour, water, and a bit of salt. This you wouldn't use for frying, but because we fry dumplings, and we don't use a plain, or do we? I can't remember. But yeah, that make dumplings and all sorts. And oh yeah, so I went to our local butcher and I got some, I don't know if it's secret, I bought some beef, and I bought a lot of it, and that would last us a couple of days, and that all of that cost me £8, and that will feed a family of 5 for about 2 days. You can have one day with, I don't know, with mashed potato or whatever, the next day with rice or whatever, but the meat itself, the bulk of it, will last us about 2 days. Anyway, I will see you on the other side. I'm going to start prepping to cook dinner for tonight. Okay, let's get to it, guys. So I put the pot on to start boiling some water, and in the meantime what I'm going to do is start prepping my vegetables. So here I am cutting away, trying to, you know, get them all organized and chopped down. I'm gonna probably have to put you on a fast forward because it takes me ages at this point. So I have a second pot going with hot water for the saltfish because we have to boil all the salt out of the saltfish. So let's get that on now. Right, I have the green bananas here, and what I'm doing is cutting the head off and the bottom of the green bananas. We don't want that in our pot, do we now? And what we have to do with these, we have to splice them just in the skin, which you'll see now. So what I do, I just give it a little bit of a slice in the skin on the top, and I give another one on the bottom. And what that does is when you boil it, it makes it easier for the skin to come off away from the flesh. And it's the best way I was taught, and I boil it in the skin. So when it boils, it's a bit dark, but it's totally fine. And yeah, so we're gonna put that in the pot. So here we go, they're all going in now. I was gonna put the saltfish in this one, but I don't know what happened. Yeah, so I'm putting these in to boil, and that's going to be going for about 30 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and you'll see the water go very dark. Now on to our saltfish. So I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm opening up the pack to get the saltfish now boiled. And because it's really salty, we have to boil it for a while to get all the salt out of the fish and soften the fish as well. I usually sort of boil it over twice, meaning I chuck the water and then put fresh water until it's not as salty. And I'll be doing that for about 30 minutes or so alongside the green bananas. So I've got a third pot, a smaller pot on the fire, and that's for me potatoes and me carrots. Just a very simple dinner. Potatoes and some carrots, and I'll be prepping them now. So I've already cut them beforehand, and I'm going to get them into the pot for that to start. And that shouldn't take too long either to do. 20 minutes until they're soft. I always put things in when the water is boiled for some reason. I don't know. I was taught, put your stuff in once the water is boiled because it's already there on the boiling. Putting in cold water it takes a bit longer for them to do. So get them in anyway. I don't know. Everyone has their idea. I don't know if it makes a difference, but it's something I've been doing since. Yeah. So that's going well. That's been on for about 10 minutes or so, 10-15 minutes, and that's coming well. You can see that steam. So this is our green bananas. Can you see how dark they've gone? So they're almost ready, and the water goes pretty dark as well. So you've got to give your pots a really good going over after you empty your pots. And this is the bananas out the skin. So I've taken the skin off and leaving that to cool. And so that's one dish down, and let's check the rest of them. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. And here's the saltfish that I've been boiling, and I've taken it out of the pot and I've sort of deboning it. It's got big bones in there, so you can sort of thread them out. Looking well. So that should be ready for the pot now as well. So I'm going to get a bit of oil into my pan, get that heat up slightly before I add my vegetables, and just let that heat up a bit. Swivel the oil around a bit until it gets the pot gets hot. Now we are going to add the vegetables. They look so beautiful. Colours really make a difference to a dish, doesn't it? Makes it more appetizing. So we're going to leave that there for a couple of minutes, and we're going to put a bit of flavour in there as well. But we'll leave that to go for about a couple of minutes. Yep, so it's been going for a couple of minutes, and I've been stirring, and now I'm going to add some sort of ingredients into my favourite ingredients. So we're going to put some fish stock in there, only about half a cube because we don't want it too salty. Here we go. We're just going to put half a cube in there and give it a stir after. Just stir it all in and everything else like this evenly. It's a bit hard because I've had it it's been in a cold place, so you have to really give it a good crushing. Give that a bit of a stir. Oh, I don't know if you can smell it, but smelling it just smells so gorgeous, doesn't it? So that's been on 30 seconds, and I'm going to add a bit of garlic powder, a bit of a cheese, even though I've got garlic in there, but we like garlic, and this is quite subtle, this garlic. It's one of my favourite seasonings as well. I have to show you my seasoning drawer because I've got so much seasoning. I love cooking. Anyway, let's give this a stir. Yeah, get that all in. A lovely stir. This is almost done actually. This is nearly there. Maybe a couple more minutes. Let's see what else we can put in there. Right, we'll just put a bit of garlic black pepper, also one of my favourite seasonings. Put some of that in there. Really spread it out evenly, and let's give that a stir. Stir that in. Oh God, I'm ready for it. Oh, lovely. Smells gorgeous. Can't tell you. And I think I need one more ingredient. Let me have a look. What we got? Oh, the cod, the saltfish. Let's give that a good stir in evenly. Get all the vegetables everywhere. yeah, I can't even describe to you how this really tastes. So, well, it doesn't taste, but it smells it. I'm tasting it already, and I haven't even put it in my mouth yet, but because it smells so good. Oh, there's a few bones there I've got, so we'll just fish them out. It was just sticking up, so I've just sort of picked them out. And yeah, I think we are almost there now. Oh, one more dry. We're going to put a bit of dry thyme in. Thyme is, I always get the dry ones because it lasts longer, and I put a decent amount on. And I think we are done. Give that another one more stir, just one more stir. Stir everything in nicely. And yes, I think we are done. Don't that look pretty? The colours look really pretty. We are also done with the potatoes and the carrots. That's all done. Yeah. And here we are. Saltfish with vegetables, potato and carrots. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really appreciate you all watching. I hope you've stayed to the end. I have more exciting videos coming, so stay tuned. See you soon.